CPU, Central Processing Unit. The CPU is often described as the brain of the computer, responsible for executing instructions and performing calculations that drive every task. From opening a document to running advanced artificial intelligence, it ensures the system responds quickly. The first commercial microprocessor, the Intel 4004, was invented in 1971 by Federico Faggin and his team at Intel. This breakthrough shrank computers from massive machines into devices that could fit on a desk, revolutionizing modern technology. GPU, Graphics Processing Unit. The GPU handles the heavy lifting of rendering images, animations, and video. Unlike CPUs, which work on tasks sequentially, GPUs can process thousands of operations at once, making them perfect for graphics. The first true GPU, the NVIDIA GeForce 256, was introduced in 1999. Originally designed for gaming, GPUs now power fields like 3D design, video editing, cryptocurrency mining, and artificial intelligence, proving they are just as vital as CPUs in modern computing. RAM, Random Access Memory. RAM is the computer's short-term memory, storing active data so the CPU can quickly access it. Without RAM, the computer would rely only on storage drives, slowing everything down drastically. The invention of DRAM in 1968 by Robert Dennard at IBM marked a turning point, allowing computers to run programs faster and more efficiently. Today, systems carry gigabytes of RAM, making multitasking from streaming videos to gaming smooth and seamless. Storage, HDD and SSD. Storage is the part of the computer that keeps your data safe even when the power is off. There are two main types: hard disk drive, HDD, and solid-state drive, SSD. HDDs were invented in 1956 by IBM with the IBM 305 RAMAC. They use spinning magnetic disks, called platters, and a moving read-write head, much like a record player. Early models were huge, the size of a refrigerator, and could only store 5 megabytes of data. Over the decades, hard disk drives became smaller, more affordable, and grew in capacity to hold terabytes of files. They are still widely used today because they offer large storage space at a lower cost, though they are slower and more fragile because of their moving parts. SSD, on the other hand, represent a newer approach. First developed in 1978 by Storage Tech, they use flash memory with no moving parts. This makes them much faster, more durable, and energy efficient compared to hard disk drives. SSD can boot a computer in seconds, load programs instantly, and are less likely to fail from physical shocks. Their drawback is cost, gigabyte for gigabyte. SSDs are more expensive than HDDs, though prices have dropped significantly in recent years. In short, hard disk drives are best for bulk storage, while solid-state drives excel in speed and reliability. Many modern computers combine both, using an SSD for the operating system and key programs, while relying on an HDD for large files, like videos and backups. This balance provides the best of both worlds: fast performance and plenty of space. Motherboard. The motherboard is the backbone of a computer, connecting the CPU, RAM, storage, and all other parts. It acts like a highway system, allowing data to travel between components. The first widely recognized PC motherboard was released in 1981 with the IBM PC 5150. Since then, motherboards have become more advanced, adding built-in sound, internet ports, and USB connections. Without the motherboard, the individual parts could not work together to form a functioning system. Power Supply Unit, PSU. The PSU is responsible for converting electricity from the wall into stable, usable power for the computer. It ensures delicate components like the CPU and GPU receive the exact voltage they need. Standardized power supplies appeared with the IBM PC in 1981. Today, PSUs are rated for efficiency, with modular cables and protections against surges or overheating. A reliable PSU is critical because even the most powerful hardware won't work without safe, consistent energy. Cooling system. Computers generate heat as they work, and without cooling, parts would quickly overheat and fail. Early systems relied on bulky fans, while today's solutions range from efficient air coolers to advanced liquid cooling systems. Cooling technology has been around since the 1940s in large mainframes, but became more practical in home computers in the 1980s. Modern cooling not only protects parts, but also allows CPUs and GPUs to run faster, supporting gaming and heavy workloads. Computer case. The case, also called the chassis, houses and protects all internal components. Early computers like ENIAC in the 1940s filled entire rooms, but with IBM's PCs in the 1980s, desktop cases became standard. A case is more than a shell. It provides airflow, organizes cables, and shields parts from dust and damage. Modern designs add tempered glass panels, RGB lighting, and sound dampening features, blending functionality with aesthetics for both gamers and professionals.